And here we go. Hello there, thanks for joining me. I am AVStoryteller and this is my Let's Play The Witcher Wild Hunt. Let's get back into it. We're on a quest called A Matter of Life and Death. We have returned to Triss Merigold's hideout and we're off to a fabulous masquerade ball. Let's quickly recap. Of all the so-called witches they hunted, there was none the witch hunters wanted more than Triss Merigold, a sorceress of unequalled power. Even in hiding, she had proven a thorn in their side, masterminding an underground net of hideouts and covers, keeping other mages out of the hunter's blood-stained hands. When Geralt entered the city, he met up with his dear friend and sometimes love, and when the time came that she needed his help with her endeavours, she did not hesitate to ask. This is all involving Menga, the commander of the witch hunter, now deceased. Their contact revealed that the son of Ingrid Velngabud, scion of the wealthy Novigrad family, dabbled in alchemy, and for that reason he had become a person of much interest to the witch hunters. When Ingrid learned of Triss's operation, she sent her servant to ask the sorceress to spirit her son somewhere far away from his persecutors. The hunters kept a close eye on her residence, so they would need a distraction, and her upcoming masquerade ball promised to provide just that. So we have gone and picked up a fox mask for Triss, a wolf mask for ourselves, doublet, boots, trousers, and we are returning to see Trish the dish before heading to this masquerade ball. Are you ready? Are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin.
Oh my, certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Did we learn any more about this Albert?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey, and that's exactly why we should help him.
Let me just double check everything is recording, which it is. Bought the masks.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits, and it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time.
Typical
Well then,
beast of a
shall we
man
go?
complaining about the tight collar, the tie, you know, pretty old typical complaint stuff. God. Yeah, put on the wolf's mask. "25 experience points received. I've reduced the game volume down by 2.5 decibels. I felt it was a little loud."
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Yeah, that was too much to ask, wasn't it? Fine.
Fine.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
Oh, someone's in tears. I bet a man is involved. than her girlfriends. Let me check. Oh, I can't check my inventory. This is dire. Dire indeed. Let's see if we can talk to Triss.
Well?
You look foxy. There's a rabbit. Is she you don't want to chase it? Follow the white rabbit.
But how could he? With that scrawny harlot!
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
Don't do that again.
What? Attempt to talk to you?
I'm in no mood.
Let's have a quick check around the grounds, in fact. If we have to leave here sharply, it'd be good to get a lay of the land. I do like dark green. I wonder if I actually talk to the actual crying lady, if there would be any dialogue. It could all be just like background flavour, but you never know.
How could he?
I read one look
With
is
that
all it takes to get
scrawny
scouts.
harlot!
Oh, come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only man in the world.
But he's a baronet. Where will I find another baronet?
Oh, you still here?
Where will I find another barrier? Looking for the provider there, it seems.
I must steal a kiss, milady. You shall see. Just stand still and remove your mask.
You're drunk, sir. I shall tell your wife.
Do so.
Then
but
I'll tell
first, a kiss.
Who's saying that? Some quality chat going on there.
To my mind, they're getting their just desserts. I've never been fond of sorceresses.
Is that the guy chasing her around the fountain? Let's go
He
find
pretended not to know her. Can you imagine?
Unhand me,
poor
sir.
girl.
I could be your daughter.
A role
How
play. I
humiliating.
relish the thought. I must steal a kiss, milady. You shall see. Just stand still and remove your mask.
You're drunk, sir. I shall tell your wife.
Do so, but first, a kiss.
her. And a curtsy.
And when I catch
Aye.
you, Miss Clementine,
course I
what
won't
then?
tell
eh?
her.
What then?
I'll bet your
They're having
mangy
far
sounds,
too much
that's
fun.
what.
I'll leave them to it.
Please leave me be, sir.
Ooh la la! The little Mrs.
To my mind, they're
Minx.
getting their just
She is
desserts.
a minx.
I've never been fond of sorceresses.
That top step's a doozy.
Be gone, you!
I'm a guess, you know. Ooh, grapes and drinks and, you know, there's a pig with a knife in it. I've got no nibbles with me. Plenty of nibbles downstairs. I should have brought some nibbles with me. Some grapes and nuts. Pig with a knife in its
Those
back.
were the days.
I'm a kraken!
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Get another night with that whore.
My, is he ever sotted?
Yes, master?
Whining and bring a shrimp and a trap.
Eternal fire. What's the rush?
Oh my!
Back again, Rivian.
Greetings.
Trap.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Get another
I'm a
night with that whore.
kraken!
Someone's been hitting the wine barrel early.
I'm in no mood.
Where's your mask?
Stop whining and bring a shrimp and a trumpet!
A shrimp and a trumpet. Oh, a shrimp and a strumpet.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Merigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now?
Do you recognise that?
Do you have a
amulet?
way out of Novigrad?
It's in Skyrim.
You can join us if you want.
I'm completely non-reactive.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Merigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who was that?
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later.
I'll look forward to it.
Kraken!
Oh, let's look around.
Does the temple
He's a
guard know what
wonderful
goes on
man,
there?
clearly. But something about his eyes.
Yes. You say the price is
More
reasonable.
mortal. Do you remember?
I'm just soaking
The
it
one who
all
held
in.
his daughters captive in his cellar. He had eyes like that.
Times of famine and war are necessary. They are how society purges itself, regenerates.
Indeed.
Why am I
Naturally, there's
getting
only a
these
price
like
to the
vibes of
lower
like Bruce Wayne
non-humans.
and elegant parties?
I'm way more Batman than you are.
Apparently, they have this contraption at the Passiflora.
Tis an offence
No,
to
I'm
nature.
not interested
Does
in
the
making a
temple guard know
charitable
what goes on
donation.
there?
Not in the least.
The guard is well aware.
Well.
This is dull. I wish to
The
go
truth
chat
is,
with
we're
someone.
already dependent on the Black
Alone?
Ones, economically.
That's so dull.
Time to invest in rubies.
Love the dynamic.
Novigrad, capital
Looking
of
for
the
me,
world.
sir?
Yet they lit such
Looking for
flowers.
me, sir?
Ah, another challenger. Please join us. Sir Devenant just vacated his place at the table. It's rather unlikely he'll be back.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside to prevent him from hurting himself. So, shall we play? First, you shall face Margrave Vladimir de Cray.
Not if it's gone.
The man can afford to lose, so he's likely to be reckless.
No thanks.
Not in the mood.
Not in the mood to win.
Capital of the world, they call
Looking
it.
cards.
But what's it matter when
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
I recognise that lisp. General Varus?
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia. So, I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would,
I love
sir.
masquerades.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
The truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Time to invest in rubies. On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls.
My husband's a supervisor by trade. Don't do that again.
There's some people I just can't speak to. What are we doing for time?
Apparently, they have this contraption at the Passiflora.
Go
Yeah.
away!
Offence to
Like
nature.
you're such
Does the
a
temple
damn-
guard know what goes on there?
The guard is well aware.
You say the price is reasonable.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
I'm not wearing my sword.
Bugs alone maintain a certain standard in regard to elegant
It's another
receptions.
night without whore.
Very true. Others claim it's inappropriate in a time of war.
The things people won't say to excuse their own stinginess.
The one on the left there seems to be sunken in the stage. It's a very hair trick on this camera mod.
Late for supper again.
I like your mask.
Eternal fire.
I'm in no mood.
Stop staring. I should call the guards.
Why are you wanting this reason?
Go away.
On a clear day, you can see Nilfgaard's banners from the city walls.
Back again.
I think we've seen the scenery enough. Can't even get access to my signs.
My husband's a supervisor by trade.
Aren't they all?
Four. See the one in the tight tunic? The one who arrived with the red-headed bitch.
Well, well. You called Vegelbud an old stick in the mud, yet here she's hired a male stripper.
But why did he come with a woman?
Perhaps she hands him his props.
It's very heavy.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
Holy moly, you're a scam.
She's not renewed. Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private. Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me you might come with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man...
Like no one else.
Any sign of trouble?
Any sign of the hunters recently?
Since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father, a kind man but a dimwit. Devoured by an Arrakis. I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's go see him.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret. It won't be long.
Is he ready to leave?
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Quest updated. A matter of life and death.
Let's look for Albert.
Find Albert Velgabud wearing a panther mask. Black Panther. Let's see. Nothing really new there. best secondary quest ever. Stay close. Damn, I missed my swords.
He's not been seen around town in some time.
She wore a
Word is
turkey
he's
mask
made
to
some
the
enemies.
last ball. Can you
Turned to Joel
imagine?
finally.
Our
Must
mother
have thought
says
he'd
the
get a
girl has
second
a
chance.
singular sense of humour.
Dare
If you ask
you.
me, she's batty. Simple as that.
I'm rather hungry.
Sickly you look to me.
Yeah, I need to eat more bananas. And Kid William Stout, and whatever that is, and that as well. Can you imagine carrying around all this stuff? Awesome. I'm quite sure there's a way to metagame this to your full advantage, but White ball,
Bagel
the
buds and
Volker.
nails maintain a certain standard in regard to elegant reception.
The second sword.
Very
Is it
true.
in case the first one
Others
breaks?
claim it's inappropriate in a time of war.
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon and Mummy's boy to you?
Well,
Oh, by the gods!
You lump proletariat.
Oh, let's go speak to the exclamation mark. Ah, that's the cards. Okay. That's the general.
So, how goes it?
Truth
Who's
is,
winning?
we're already
No one
dependent
yet.
on the black.
Then I shall
Like
return
this
later.
Economic.
again.
I am not a racist. Human, elf, dwarf, it matters not.
And
Provided
then
he's well.
a colossal
What's going on
boom.
down here?
Now this might sound immodest, but our hunting hounds are simply
Nothing.
the best. I leapt out
They
of the
do
way in
seem
time naturally,
fierce.
and it really
Yes,
singed
they're
my
superbly
eyebrows.
trained.
Alchemy
Won't even
can be
whimper
a
without my
dangerous
permission.
sport.
Oh
Another
my.
drifter
One
sit.
needs the agility and reflexes of a panther. Roar. Stay.
Hello.
Is that you? Geralt of Rivia? And Triss, I did not see you on the guest list.
Baroness, we're here as friends of the family.
As am I. Yet my name was there, at the very top of the list.
Not at all surprising, my lady.
These courtesies grow tiresome quickly. Why are you here?
I think you should ask Lady Vegelbud.
I shall. Believe you me.
And off she pops.
Stay.
Lovely pups indeed.
And then
Are we
a colossal
gonna have
boom.
witch hunters turn up?
Oh! And
Nothing. I leapt out of the way. Yes.
Nice mask.
Nice mask.
Rawr.
I think we have a winner.
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther. Rawr.
oh my, Count!
Your mum sent us. I'll not say that. Need to talk about your vacation.
Your excursion to Novigrad. We should talk about it.
Oh, so you are.
Yes. When can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Awesome.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Why am I getting to like kind of
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
sense of
Wanna wait in the garden?
blood and
I saw a
wine.
nice spot there earlier.
Say what now? A matter of life and death quest updated. Wait on the bench with Triss Merigold. Let's check the rest of the missions. There's some. I'm interested to see these fireworks. Would you like to see fireworks, Triss?
It rains. It pours.
Greeting Vagrants from Vellum. Why does the temple guard man the gates at all?
The Vagelbuds alone maintain a certain standard in regard to
Time to invest in rubies.
Very true.
You might be going off quest
He's
here,
not been
but
seen around town in some
things
time.
people won't
Word
say.
is he's
I
made some
must have a
enemies.
cup of camomile.
Turned to Joel finally. Must have thought he'd get a second chance.
Geralt of Rivia.
no. I was just curious if you had any chat after speaking with the Velgebud.
He's not been seen around town in some time.
Word is he's made some enemies. Turned to Joel finally.
You still
I keep reaching for my sword, which is not there. Like,
horrible
damn it.
mismanage.
Someone's still a kraken.
My, is he ever sotted?
I'm getting old.
Stop whining and bring a shrimp and a trumpet.
He's still chasing her around the fountain. And she's still letting him chase her.
Care to sit down for a spell?
Do you mean that literally or figuratively? What kind of spell are you going to cast on me?
Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about?
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Moritz. What do you want to know?
Where do you know him from?
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
Respect. How old is Triss Merigold? Seems a type.
Seemed just like the type.
Oh, really? At the time, to me, he seemed sweet. He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
So I got the impression he doesn't like you. Maybe because his amorous advances weren't reciprocated?
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than his leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Are we going to try and charm Triss Merigold here? Certainly seems it's going that way. See if you're ever on a date. And she says, so what kind of girls do you normally like? If she's tall and blonde, tell her, I like short brunette girls usually. If she's short and brunette, tell her, I I like them tall and blonde usually. Well, think of it this way: if you turned around to her and said, "Oh my God, you're beautiful, you're hot, you're sexy, you're amazing, you're gorgeous. Oh my fucking hell, you're so hot," she's gonna go, "Wow, that's really nice. I can have this man anytime I want." Kind of lost interest. Let's see, personal charm.
Personal charm. That's what it's about.
Careful, that sounded like a compliment.
Good.
Glad it did.
Oh. Are you trying to...
Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, beag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Made out of stone.
Nude.
Hard?
Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming?
Fine, Triss Merigold in the labyrinth. Let's give her a little head start.
Look at the redhead! Go on, chase her!
Geralt. Coming?
Is it cheating if I use my Witcher sense? Probably. All's fair than love and war.
Geralt. Coming?
Not much of a maze, this.
Yes, yes. We'll soon return. But no one's even noticed we're gone.
Geralt. Coming?
Yes, yes.
Not yet.
We'll soon return. But no one's even noticed we're gone.
Caught a glimpse there.
Careful.
Well. Not this time.
Miss Merigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
Minutes later. Quest update in a matter of life and death. Get out of the labyrinth.
Albert! Why do you hide?
How are we doing for time? Oh, way over. I am going to leave it there for today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please like, please subscribe, and join us next time.
Albert! There you are, my love. Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Hold the phone.
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Witch doctors here.
Too slow! That's him! All together! You'll be spitting teeth!
Oh, got a few hits in there. Oh, let's chase this one down here.
Come on! Don't pay!
Good little counter attack there. Not stopping this episode as soon as I thought. Giving them the old 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You'll be spitting teeth! Rats!
That's one. We don't want the fresh one.
That's him! Halt!
We want him.
Come on!
And he's down. Quest update, the matter of life and death. Receive 50 experience points. Time to get out of the labyrinth. With the fireworks firing, the moon shining. So I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please like, subscribe, let me know what you like, let me know what you don't like. And join me for next episode where we rejoin Albert and Trish and hopefully get him safely out of Novigrad. So until then, take care of yourself. Goodbye for now. Bye bye.